welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go and towing the slab, Kodai Senga. What do you got on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And that's outside. 3-2 now. And the righty deals. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Vientos drifts towards it, and it's caught for the out. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Senga checks the runner. Betts back easily. Betts stands at first with 1 out. And another ball. Righty to the plate. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Betts around second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Everything came together for him. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. Second and third, 1 away. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Not close with that one. And the count is 3-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And a pitch. And that's a little bit high. 2-1. And another ball. Max Muncy would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Dodgers. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error. And now it's Max Muncy. Ball to strike. And there's a ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
At the belt and fires. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Dodgers 1, and the Mets coming to bat. Back here in Queens, and on the mound now, Landon Knack. What's the scouting report on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Here comes a pitch. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 2. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. The 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And now it's Mark Vientos.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanic.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Went right after him there, Siggy. No messing around.
3 pitches right there. 3 really good fastballs in that at bat. But what stood out is all of them in a different part of the zone. He started them away. You look out over the plate as a hitter, and then he busts you in. You're not quick enough to be able to pull the trigger and turn on it. And then he finished up in the zone. Good velocity. Caught the top part of that strike zone. That's a great example of how you mix your locations. Just as important as mixing speeds.
Pickoff throw. Lindor back in there. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Lindor off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Mets leave 1. They're down 1-0. Back here at Citi Field. Now it's going to be Andy Pages.
Number 24, Andy Pages.
The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is even 2-2. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. And the pitch. And he walked him.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and a leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
And here is Michael Conforto. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man at first, one away. And now the count is even.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a pitch. That one misses. Counts full, 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Righty delivers. Caught him looking for the K. So the lineup flips over. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 2 outs. And now 2-1. And a foul ball. Two now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging. Nasty fork ball for strike 3. 1 left for LA, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the second, and now here's Jeff McNeil.
No left field.
The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Popped up on the left side of the infield. Muncy hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting 6. The catcher, Luis.
Here's the catcher to hit, Luis Torrens. The Mets down by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
1 down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. goes down swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. So up next for New York, Jared Young. Next offering is in for a strike.
We got full count.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Nothing across here this half. We played too full. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Mookie Betts. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Toss to Alonso, and Betts is set down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 out, bases empty. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nasty fork ball for strike 3.
The batter.
2 outs, bases empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
2-1.
Two down, nobody on. And that's downstairs and outside. Teoscar Hernandez waits on deck. And a pitch. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 3-2. Got him swinging. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 1-0. And we're back. And now Tyrone Taylor.
The center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
The pitch. And another ball. Kicks and deals. Popped up. Edman in position. Corrals it. And there's one away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
1 down, base is empty. Outside. And that's ball 2. And he deals. Struck him out swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Back to the top of the Mets order, and now it's Frankie Lindor. Just missed. The pitch. Out to short. Bats up with it. Fires across the diamond. Lindor retired. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The punch out there looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Muncy digs in. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. The other way, and he beats the shift. Around first and hustling for second. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So a man aboard. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Got one out to right. Soto gets under it. Out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Michael Conforto.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. In the air, out towards right center. Soto pulls it down, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom 4, here's some real power at the plate. Mark Vientos. Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Juan Soto now.
Soto's batting stance oozes with personality. It's one of the most recognizable in the game, Boo.
And a 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Can't glove it cleanly. Feed to second. That's 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Here's Pete Alonso. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Mets trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2 outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Citi Field. And here comes Tommy Edman. Wouldn't chase that time. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Jose Butto getting ready to go. Waddell getting loose as well. And here it comes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Righty to the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. On the ground to short. Lindor in plenty of time to first. One away here in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. The 1-1. And delivers outside. Left-hand batter waits. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Close, but called a ball. And now it's 3-2. One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. Beatty to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kodai. Max Kranick gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie now. Here's a 1-1. Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mets. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. The pitch. That's inside.
Now on this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Late swing, foul to the left. And the righty deals. Left field. Moving under this one. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens.
Luis Torrens.
The 1-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And next for the Mets, Jared Young. Next pitch is outside. And another ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And a pitch. And they'll do it again.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
3-2 now. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Pages makes the grab, and that's the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mets nothing. Top of the 6th inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. The wind and the pitch. And there's the strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Reed Garrett up and loosening in the pen. Stanek also throwing. Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wouldn't chase that time. And not close. Easy take, ball 4.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. This one in the air, center field. Taylor ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Then there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. 1-run game. 1 out. 1 on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. Grounder might be 2. Lindor to second, and that's 2. 3 up, 3 down that time. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mets nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Leading off, Brett Beatty.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Betts. On to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Oh, boy, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Francisco Lindor. 1 down, base is empty.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
And the right-hander deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The Mets down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground, out to short. On the run, throw to first. Lindor retired.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets go down quickly. Still behind by a count of 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
The wind to the pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Next one misses. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The wind of the pitch. That clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Well, that high-four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, right field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. And now it's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Good eye right there.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Pulls it in, 1 away.
The first baseman, Alonso.
And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie-in run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
Fouled off. He was late.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Next pitch is outside. 2-2. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Pitch misses, and now 3-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. They still trail 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one away. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani now at the plate. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 8th. Next offering upstairs. That smash towards center. Taylor calls it in, 2 away.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Ryan Stanek takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Movement in the bullpen. Reed Garrett up and throwing. The pitch. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly, but they still lead it 1-0. Luis Garcia on a pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now the catcher up to hit, Luis Torrens.
The catcher,
Luis Torrens.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now the Mets DH, Jared Young. One down, base is empty. Tyrone Taylor waiting for a turn at the plate. In danger of losing the combined no-hitter. Out to short, and it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game. So they finally get their first hit in this one, and that puts an end to the combined no-hitter bid.
Yeah, and that combined no-no doesn't have the same prestige as a solo one, but you have to give credit to these pitchers for coming in, putting on a great performance so far, but now all attention goes towards getting a W in this ball game.
And now, Tyrone Taylor. Grounded to third, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So digging in, Brett Beatty. 2 outs. To third. And it finds its way through for a hit. Conforto whips it back in quickly. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Don't know how I let you take me, don't know how I let you play me, somehow I let you take me, you're so electric, baby.
Back here at Citi Field, we go to the 9th. And the batter now, Freddie Freeman. Kicks and fires. And that one hammered. Taylor going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2 down, nobody on. That one missing inside.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Action in the Mets bullpen. Reed Garrett preparing to come on if needed. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Got it by him for the K. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mets nothing. The left-hander on now, Tanner Scott.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Well, 1-run game, and stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. 1-run game, bottom 9. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
He's 2 outs away. Here's Juan Soto. 1 down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. And a ground ball to first. Freeman takes it himself, and they're down to their last out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Pete Alonso. 2 outs. And a count 1-2. Scott is just 1 strike away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. That one is absolutely belted. Pajes on the move, racing back, leaping, and it's gone. It just got out of here, and we are all tied up. It's 1-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. Trying to send this to extra innings. That one is upstairs.
2-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 2-2. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Bobby Miller looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. All even at 1 apiece. Back after this on the show. Back here in Queens, on to extra innings. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and it's gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. It's 3-1.
Like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Reed Garrett.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes. Here comes a pitch. Out to short. Lindor whips it to first on the run. 1 away in the top half of the 10th. Michael Conforto will climb in. Right-handed reliever. Just missed. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Brandon Waddell appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Buto warming up as well. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
And next for LA, Tommy Edman. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of the 10th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. That ends the frame. 2 runs on 1 hit, the 2-run homer. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets 1. And we're back. We're in extras here, and here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. Tying run at the plate. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
So now here's the Mets DH, Jared Young. The tying run at the plate. Ground ball left side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Fires to the plate, but it's offline. He will score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands time.
Alex Vesia gets the ball now. So now a pinch hitter, Starling Marte.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Marte retired, and there's 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So last chance for the Mets. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Let's do this.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
3-2 the final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I've been on my toes since a young. You should know that. You should know. I've been on my toes.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Mets, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.